We're sitting near McAfee's Knob in Virginia, and I'm with Stich.
Yep.
And Stich and I were at Woods Hole last night, and
Mm-hmm.
he's on a section hike. Well, how many weeks out for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And where'd you start?
So I started near Burke's Garden,
Okay.
in Virginia. That might be West Virginia. I get so turned around there. Yeah, I'm just out for a few weeks doing a section. Just kind of enjoying myself, seeing some of the highlights from my thru hike that I wanted to see again.
Right. That's great. And your thru hike was what, 2022?
Yep.
All right, my first question: Why the Appalachian Trail?
I grew up in North Carolina, so doing shorter backpacking trips always kind of brought me near the AT or little sections. I went up to Mount Rogers quite a bit growing up, or into the Smokies. So I'd always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to do the whole thing in one go.
Right.
Finally found the time to slip away and do it.
Right. And you didn't do it by yourself.
No, I did it with my dog Ruby.
And there's Ruby.
Hey.
And Ruby, say hi, Ruby.
Yeah, she's more famous on the trail than I am.
I was gonna say Ruby.
I'll stop in at these hostels and they'll go, Ruby. Who the heck is this guy?
Yeah. And Ruby's what, 10 years old now?
Yeah,
right?
she's about 10 years old now.
So was she about 6 when you did the thru hike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And she did well, right?
Oh yeah, she did great. Yeah, she.
Did you have a favorite spot on the Appalachian Trail on your thru hike? Did you have a favorite area?
I loved all of Maine.
Okay.
Yeah, just every single day. Just 100-mile wilderness, Katahdin, just the wide open views, the rock scrambles. Loved Maine.
How long did it take you to do your thru hike?
It took me about 6 months.
6 months.
Um,
And you did it in the winter.
Yeah. So I made it to about Pennsylvania until I had to flip up to Katahdin, come south, and do
Right.
it back. So the second half of the trip was in the winter,
Right.
and that really slowed me down.
And it was snow.
Yeah, there's just snow and ice and real cold temperatures in the whites.
How cold did it get in the whites?
With the wind chill, it got -20 one day. That hurt. We were hunkered down in the huts for a few days.
I've talked with a lot of hikers over the last 3 years. So you're the first one that ever went through the whites in the winter like that.
Yeah, I was unprepared. By the time I got into that one town,
Conway or Hanover?
I think it might have been Hanover. It was the town right next to Mount Lafayette.
Okay.
Yeah, I was buying -10-degree bag, just like balaclava, like a full refit, which I wasn't expecting to do that part of my trip, but
Yeah.
I was glad it did.
That's cool. Give me a tip for a new thru hiker.
I'd say don't get too stressed on the details, trying to have everything perfectly planned from the beginning.
Okay.
Because you figure out real quickly what works for you and what doesn't.
Right.
And it's different for every person. Everyone has their own priorities. So I'd say just get out and figure it out as you go.
Did you have a mistake that you made that you would never do again? Like realize something that you did wrong that stuck with you?
I started out hiking with old-fashioned style hiking boots, thick leather, waterproof. I thought they would be, they were broken in. I thought it would be fine. And man, they got soaked. Got a terrible foot infection. It cost me about a week in a motel. Finally recovered from that, switched to trail runners,
And that's what you
never
stuck
looked
with
back.
back.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So,
That's great.
yeah.
Hey, thanks for visiting with me, man.
Yeah,
It was
thank
a
you.
pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
All right.